valves that you turn like this and you turn loose, and they keep the water from going out.
Yeah.
And everything. So anyway, so he fixed it all up and everything. So father came over to school or something to talk to the kids and that, and he had to go to the job, so he went in there. So well, naturally, I get a call. Sister said, "Vito, father wants to see you." So, oh shit. When he wanted to see me, I was always in trouble. So I go in the office and she said, "What was the big idea of going over my head?" I said, "What are you talking about, father?" Act like I didn't know shit, I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, I went to the bathroom over there in the boys' room. He said, "You got new fixtures on that, and the water's not running." I said, "I don't know nothing about it." I said, "Remember I told you, Mr. Chiz said he had an idea. I don't know nothing here. I'm lying through my teeth." I said, I don't know what's going on. He said, "Well, I guess I'll have to talk to Mr. Chiz." So anyway. So he said, "Go back to work." So I go back to work. I called Bob. I said, "Bob," I said, "Father just called me on that damn toilet." I said, "And I lied like hell." I said, "I didn't have nothing to do with it." I said, "I blame everything on you." "Don't worry about it, Vito." He said, "I'm a finisher. I don't work for him." He says, "Really and truly, I'm his boss. You want to come right down to it." Oh, shit. I'm shaking in my boots, I'm at home, and it's the next day. Bob, he always used to stop after he got off work, and we'd have a couple of beers, because I got off too at 5 o'clock. We'd sit down in the gym drinking beer.
Yeah.
So he said, Father came over and said, "Mr. Chiz, I'd like to talk to you." And he says, "Would you come over to the rectory?" Bob goes over there and says, "Okay." So he says, what Bob was telling me, he said, "Who gave you the right to go over my head?" He said, "Father, do I put money in a basket?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "I guess you do, He said, "When we have special occasions up here and everything, or special collections, and I'm part of the parish," he said, "do I put money in the collection?" He said, "Are you my boss or am I your boss?" I said, he says, "Father," he said, you was on a meter with the water." He said, "You asked Jack Dunn, who was the superintendent of Richmond Heights. He told us how much money we saved." He said, have you ever looked at the water bill, how much from the time that we did that?" He said, "that I fixed." He said, "Mr. D'Angelo didn't have nothing to do with it. He came over and talked to you about it, but he had nothing to do. I fixed it." He said, "I'm a parishioner." He said, "I don't work for you. You work for me." I don't know what the hell else went on. Here come Bob over and he says, "You're off the hook, kid. Don't worry about it." I said, "What'd you tell me?" He told me. I told him I'm his boss. I said, "You didn't tell me." He said, "The hell I didn't." He said, So to this day, them toilets are like that. They're still like that, and save us all kinds of money. I mean, thousands of dollars. Can you imagine? Every 5 minutes, the thing fill up and flush. When nobody's there.
Right.
Just and that's all we did.
Just flushing.
Just put a nozzle on where it turned off and on. Some of it's still like that. And boy, I used to get in a lot of trouble, but
not you.
Them guys would get me out of it.
I can't imagine you would get in trouble. Not you.
When I was, I really and truly didn't know how to put a ballast in a one of the fixtures.
Do a light bulb either, did he?
Well, so anyway, we put this ballast in. He showed me how to do it.
Oh.
and then
You didn't learn, did you? Because
Well, no.
when me and you tried to do it, we couldn't do it. So I guess you didn't follow instructions very well.
You know, he said look, blue on blue, blue, black, green, and all that shit, you know. But I didn't realize, you know, that ballast was like this in there. And I turned it around like that was different colors on it. So I went to turn it on. And it wouldn't. It didn't light. I said, "What's the matter?" I said, well, I waited for him to come. Every night we drink beer up there, you know. So I waited for him to come there, and I said, "Bob," I said, "Son of a bitch," I said, "You didn't teach me very good." He said, "What's the matter, Vito?" I said, I put a new ballast in the son of a bitch. It don't work." He said, "Let's go see." We get on the ladder, and he said, "Oh, I see the problem." He said, "Come up on the ladder." I'll get up on the other side. He says, "You see what you did wrong?" He said, "You see what you did wrong?" I said, "No." I said, I put it in color. He said, "What color's over here?" I said, "Blue and black and that." He said, "What's over here? What's the difference?" He said, took the two, turned them around like that. He said, "Now there, blue, black, white." Good. He said, "You got to remember that." Oh shit!
Well, hi baby. You get all drunk up with me.
Vito's got golf.
Everybody that had a trade.
Yeah.
Like my buddy was an electrician.
Right.
He taught me how to do a little electric work. My buddy was a plumber. He showed me how to do plumbing work because I didn't know shit nothing about it. And I nigger-wriggle out of shit.
You got duct tape, Vito?
Yeah,
How do you use duct tape?
Yeah.
You know his sweatshirt that says duct tape will fix anything.
Yeah.
And it probably has some holes in it with duct tape over it.
I don't know how I left. I think
I don't know how the house is still standing with all the duct tape that's on it.
Did Vince come over today and see
yeah,
you?
yeah.
He did.
That's very
He
nice.
gave him that shirt. Did you not
I
see
saw
his
that
shirt?
shirt. Yeah, that was funny.
We go fishing.